Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Absolute Batman number 5. Of intriguing issue that really kind of puts, Batman's ethics right out there. A pretty key part of the story. Written by Scott Snyder, art by Nick Dragotta, colors by Frank Martin, and lettering by Clayton Cowles. Alright, so in this Absolute version of Batman, this isn't the rich Bruce Wayne. He is very much more a blue-collar person, still very talented, athletically, intelligently. He, has worked construction and doesn't have the money like he does in the main DC universe. So instead, everything is much more, a little brutal in some ways. There's not quite an elegance to a lot of what he does. So this is an interesting issue. In the previous issue, he was, or maybe it was 2 issues ago, he was made an offer, thrown out an offer by the villain he's going after, Roman, who is offering basically him a bunch of money to kind of stand down and allow them to do what they need, $200 million. So the question is Batman willing to do this? Is he willing to basically accept a bribe from the villain? We get our answer here, and it's an intriguing one in that not only does it kind of like set things off as to where things are going to go with the party animals and what their plans for Gotham are, but it's also a kind of an interesting one in that we get a bit more of the motivation behind the party animals and what they're doing. It's not just profit for their leaders, but it's also a little philosophy behind it is that, there's all these rich people out there, they've made tons of money, while, you're worried about paying bills is kind of the concept, and throws out there an offer for anyone to join his crew, and pays them a lot of money. Now, this is sort of concept we've seen in a lot of different comics. The whole idea of throwing out the villain's madness to a city and hopefully watch the city rise up and tear things apart. Like, I think that's a plot line that we've seen many, many, many times. Often it usually gets twisted to the point where the people rise up against the villain or, something of that nature, or the great nature of the city overwhelms and wins the day. I have no idea what to expect here. But, I mean, it's kind of interesting in that, like, there's a little bit of, like, populism to it. It's both interesting that you've got Batman as villain kind of revolving around money and rejection of it. There's a lot of, like, very interesting, intriguing underlying themes to this. So I'm very fascinated to see where it goes. As always, the art I think is fantastic. Dragotta's art is top notch. We get to see a little bit more about, Batman's trauma and his father being murdered at the zoo and, what became of that and his connection to Gordon and his family's connection to Gordon. And it's an interesting issue. Like, it's a very, very, we'll just leave it at that because at that point, big spoiler type stuff. So yeah, I mean, this is one that really is going to drive the conflict, and it's either going to escalate or Batman's going to wind up being right about how he's approached stuff. And I'm not sure what the answer is going to be to that. I really don't. So this series continues to be a fascinating one. Great art, really good storytelling, a really cool take on Batman. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. I really have no idea. So you can go check this out. It's in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code. Tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site, so thanks for that as well. If you are into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.